اذهب الى البرج برانميل. يا زلمه حلبنا للبرج بين الحكي. طب شباب طلق لوت ترى حاطط عادي اللعبه مو صعب والله مو صعب. يعني طلق زبطونا دللونا شوي حسوني اني يعني معكم انا. استنى الباب وين؟ السينما هان المفروض الباب. استنى شوي الباب وين كان هان صح؟ Missed game, huh?
But I damn well try. This case would never be closed. I had more questions now than at the start. The irony of being trapped in a postmodern detective story. I felt watched. The eyes of some unseen audience on me. I wanted to turn to the hidden camera and tell them to fuck off. But I didn't know where to look to break the fourth wall. There would always be another case for Casey. A million stories in this dark city. The night opened up to welcome me. I walked into her arms. Roll credits.
صب علي مطر صب.
Something kept me going. A broken man. No hope, no prospects, no love. Too stubborn to die. Like a cockroach with a misguided sense of honor and justice in a city where there can never be justice.
حركات نينجا وحركات اني بلعب انساك منها ورع.
The phone was ringing again. Somehow I sensed it wasn't Zane this time.
الو.
Hello?
Hello.
It wasn't Zane. It wasn't Scratch.
It's
either.
me.
Huh? You're me? Me? I don't understand. There's a lot I don't understand.
واحنا مش فاهمين اخوي، يعني اذا بتشرح لنا برضه بكون ممنون لك.
Time is a story.
احنا مين؟
I'm calling you from a different point in that story.
From the future?
يعني هو جاي آلن ويك من المستقبل يخبره بالماضي شو بصير.
And no, you won't. And that is by your own choice.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry for what you'll have to go through. Alice's photos you found from the shoebox in the talk show basement. Before you can go to Parliament Tower, you must put them in the shoebox at her statue at the plaza. To help you, to help Alice, to help Saga Anderson.
I'm my own Deus Ex Machina? Really?
بدنا نحط صورها ببلازا.
How many writers does it take to finish a story? One for each draft. It's the same writer, but in a different point in time. I'd follow the steps he laid out for me.
وين بلازا هاي؟ البلازا هي نفس الاوتيل جوا يعني؟ تمثال الهان؟
I'd been here many times before. I didn't know how many. This felt different, like my last chance, if it wasn't already too late.
الله. النار.
Nobody lived here anymore. Was I too late?
والله انكم سبب المشاكل. والله النسوان. والله كان لنا حزينه كال افعى. ان شاء الله عمرك ما صورت مقطع حلو.
It won't end. Like a nightmare I can't wake up from. I thought I could contain Ellen in my photos, but I can't. The monster just keeps coming back.
نهاية التحميل؟ تحميل ايش؟ شو ما سمعت؟ راح تفهم يعني؟
Bring Wake back from the dark place with the song and the clicker. But he didn't end up here now. He landed on the shore after I faced Nightingale in the overlap.
هسا هذا اخر تشابتر لإلن ويك، خلصنا منها صح؟ هسا اخر تشابتر لساجا.
Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! He got out with my face scratch!
That night I found Wake here. He appeared because of this. The summoning. That was Wake. Scratch wasn't pretending to be Wake. They're the same person.
He's here! Scratch! Watch out, Anderson!
Estevez, Scratch is Wake with the dark presence inside him. He wants the clicker. Change of plan. I'll lure him to the cell. When we're inside, lock it and blast it with all you got.
يعني يا عفو شو ها؟ ولك استنى يا ورع.
Hit him, Estevez!
Fast. Anderson, pin him down with gunfire for me to get the light on him.
On it! Estevez! Right!
Anderson, we lost power. He's free. Lost the lights.
Hang in there, Anderson!
شو بدي اسوي مش فاهم. شو؟
We need to work together to get him, Anderson. Use the light on him. Okay, hurry, Anderson. We lost power. He's free.
Anderson, he's coming!
He's too fast for me. Shoot him. Now at the bed. I got the trap. Go, go, go. Power is out. He's coming for you.
I'll get it running. Just be ready.
That's one.
علي الطلاق ما نفهم الضوء وضوء شو تسوي فين؟
As well.
بالراحة. عليكم السلام.
I got him as long as we got power. Got away.
Look out, Anderson! Anderson, you're waiting.
لك بدي هيل بس مو قادر اهيل شباب. مو قادر اهيل يا اخوان.
It's back on.
ادخل جوا انا يعني ولا شو الوضع؟ يا عفوك ضياع. طب كيف عاشت؟ مين كانت معه بالقفص؟
I'm sorry.
Wait, is it you?
I'm so sorry.
Did it work? Casey?
دخل جوا كيسي؟ يا عفوك.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, folks, but it's official. Tear Fest is canceled. Today, Bright Falls feels a little less bright.
Get to our next gig. We're doing this for you and our lovely Saga. You take care of things on this side. Don't screw it up, Tom!
I'd seen it all play out. Like a horror movie I'd been forced to watch. The Dark Presence held all the cards now.
Hey, over here.
Welcome back, Wake.
عميل
You are
ستيبز.
awake now, right? With the shadow out of you?
حلو.
Some good news, at least. Bad news is, I haven't seen a situation this fucked since the AWE in Eagle River. The shadow's now in Alex, and Anderson is gone. We need to figure out how to salvage this.
I'll do anything it takes to fix this, Agent Estevez. I'm the reason this is all happening.
It's never that simple.
يعني طلعنا سكراتش من
I should have put you in a
ويك
box
دخل
and shipped you off to a
بكيسي
containment facility that
واختفت
secretly
أندرسون.
relies on you.
الو.
The only question now is, are you able to fix this?
I can try.
Not the most encouraging answer, but we'll make it work.
What's the situation?
I've never seen an entity break a bureau containment unit like that. And now the Dark Presence is occupying Agent Casey? When it attacked him in the woods, it must have been preparing for this.
And now he has the clicker. Scratch. The Dark
مان
Presence
حبيبي
inside
شكرا على
Casey.
الريسب كفر
It
14.
threw Saga into the lake. If she ends up in the dark place, she could be there forever. It took me 13 years to get out. Zane never did.
Tor and Odin went in after her, right? Maybe they'll get her out. With the power of rock and roll.
I saw them when I was trapped there. They performed in my musical.
I'm immediately less optimistic about this.
Scratch will go to Bright Falls and use the clicker to bring about the horrific ending he wrote for Return. But I can still fix this.
How?
Scratch must have
من
the
أول
manuscript.
شابتر بقول لك
If I can read
أستطيع
the
إصلاح
ending, I can
ذلك.
rewrite it. I need to go after him.
Well, you won't get very far without these. This plan is a real Hail Mary, Wake. I wish I could help, but this is...
I needed a car. The FBI vehicle would be at the parking lot.
موقف السيارات اخوي. الخريطة غلبك. حلو اخوي، بس على الخريطة لو سمحت.
was awake again, clear-headed for the first time in what felt like a lifetime. I was back exactly where I left. A dark forest outside Bright Falls. A gun in one hand, a flashlight in the other. Haunted by my own writing. Alice taken from me. I knew what I had to do. Stop the horror story from coming true. Stop the dark presence.
It was already too late.
يعور تبي كذي يعور ولا ورع سري. إلين يحزن والله احنا نحزن. إلين بالعكس مبسوط بس كعبلين مصاري إلين. يا اخي هذا الباب لحد الان ما فتحوه. لك شو هذا الصوت يا عراقنا على الذياك. دودي فيلمي تعال. لا هذا بالمزحش معه طول لي بالك. هذا بده نوع عيار ثقيل. خلاص خليك هناك خليك هناك كفو عليك.
In the dark place, the dark presence went into me. When I was pulled back here, crossing over weakened it, made it dormant. I couldn't remember what had happened, but I could feel it, getting stronger, waking up. I thought it was hunting me, closing in. It was inside me the whole time, and then it took over. Turned me into scratch. I had to get to Bright Falls. See. I brought Saga Anderson into the story to
ليش الصوت بيقطع في الانيميشن؟
She succeeded. It cost her everything. I'd used Alex Casey in my writing for years. The real Casey had been drawn here because of that. Now he was a victim too. Saga, Casey, Alice, all this horror originates from me. It's my fault. Scratch had to be stopped. I've driven down this road before. Been driving on it forever. If Scratch had brought the dark place here, this would take me back inside. In 2010, I had dived in, a leap of faith for Alice, with no idea that the cost would be a nightmare worse than death. It had taken me 13 years to get out. Now Alice was dead, because of me. And I was gonna make that leap again, this time knowing the cost all too well.
ضايعين على اختها الكشاف من اول جيم وانت ماسكه بخربش.
I had brought the dark place here with me. I never had gotten out. Maybe after this I finally could. It was a fool's hope. I had no choice. I had to do it. That didn't make me any less terrified. Fuck it.
اخوي معانا بس 7 طلقات حبيتها كلها يعني. هاي احلام الظهر. يا زمان عند دير فيس لسه؟
Not what I expected. I could see the round windows of the writer's room in the photo. That's where I had to go, to rewrite the ending of Return. Sick story! Shit. I could get out to the back. My ending to Return. I had to get to the writer's room to stop this horror story. This was an obsessive, egocentric nightmare, all revolving around a vain monster of a writer and his final divine work of art, the novel Return come true. It wouldn't stop here.
جينا على المستشفى يا عفوك. دار الرعاية.
I needed to reach the writer's room. Write a new conclusion. Was Scratch's insecure need for fame, for praise, drawn from my psyche? I would bring him. I had to find another way inside.
اشترك منها.
Alice?
Alice, babe? You feel me?
That? Alice was dead. Was this a trap? Or was Scratch torturing me?
يا زلمه خلص تزوج غيرها يا زلمه. سكراتش صلى على النبي. وين اروح يا تزوج روز اخوي، طلع محلى روز. حلو.
But he's very pushy.
Rose, right? From the diner. How are you here?
وين الطريق؟
I'm here to save you, silly.
Upstairs. The writer's room must be in the attic. That's where the windows were.
قربت الانستول. يا زلمه انت شبح. اتوقع لازم احكي مع روز اخذ المفاتيح ولا افتح سوي لك شغله مفيده في حياتك. فيليدا.
Water is the oldest bulb. Water finds its way. What water brings, it takes away. It can be clean or dirty. It can give life or drown it.
Ahti. I didn't expect to see you here, but it makes sense. Can you help me find my way? One last time.
Now there's a devil in the fish trap. Don't be spooked by it so that shit won't start beating your underpants. Okay. I'll get the door open for you, Tom.
حلو.
There you go.
اكتب العودة مع الوطن، مو بس مع لحالك.
I was here. I needed to write the ending.
اكتب.
Return's ending was an eternal deer fest that would keep spreading. Given time, Scratch would plunge the world into his nightmare. I had to stop that from happening. I had to write one more chapter for Return.
بدك تكتب؟
I needed an ending that took everything already in Return and extended it into a conclusion that would save us. Only the perfect ending would work. A perfect ending that would save us all. I was the only one who could write it. Everything depended on this. On me. Any second now, Scratch would burst through that door to stop me. Every plot thread dangled in my brain. It suddenly felt impossible. Something stirred in the room, coming to me. An idea.
يا زلمة اكتب يا زلمة. أخوي اكتب يا روحي.
The ending has to fit the genre if it's going to work. In a horror story, there's only victims and monsters. If there is Arrow, they will ultimately pay a heavy price.
I won't let the horror story take Logan and Casey. They were dragged into this. They need to survive. Non-negotiable.
Not just them. We need to try to save everyone.
The ending will have to be dark no matter what. The more people we save, the greater the cost. And the hero must pay the price.
The scales always need to balance. Something felt different. I'd never seen myself in a vision before, but it fit. Saga and I were both at the center of this story. She was now my co-author. This was the beginning of the end. We were characters in a horror story, charging blindly towards the finale. We still didn't have everything we needed. This would not work without the clicker.
What's going on?
قضية راحت.
Am I in the field office?
راحت القضية يا عواد.
It's the mine place.
راحت
My
القضية.
work. It's all gone. What the hell is happening? I can't leave. Why can't I leave? Where is everything? I can't sense anyone. Nothing's working. I can't think straight. Calm down, Saga. Just think. Figure it out on the board. Like I always do. The Dark Presence took over Casey. Stole the clicker from me. The last thing I remember is him throwing me into Cauldron Lake. I'm in the dark place. I'm lost. I don't know how to get out. I don't know what to do. That wasn't me. Was it? What? Failed who? The board says I failed them. Who's them?
I let everyone down. Logan, Casey, myself. This is my fault. My daughter is dead. My partner was taken over by a monster. I'm trapped in the dark place. Powerless.
I'm not powerless. What is happening here? This isn't me. Casey. Casey depended on me, and I let him down.
I wasn't watching his back. I got wrapped up chasing the wrong lead.
He needed me.
Now he's turned into a monster.
He needed me.
ولوجن انت تلاقيه قاعد في المدرسة.
I neglected my family for my job. I was too thrilled by the cases, the mysteries. I liked how dangerous the work was. And now that danger has destroyed my family. It killed my daughter. No.
Something's very fucking wrong here.
حلو.
I am a terrible mother. I let my daughter die. Scratch took Casey, and it's my fucking fault. I'm a failure. This is what I deserve.
The story.
My life, my family is just part of a book. She's not dead. God damn it.
كأنه الصورة قاعد بيصير أسود.
No! I'm done with this. It just keeps coming back. You never loved me.
Casey was hurt. I should have been watching his back.
Wait, what?
This case, this room, is any of it even real? Casey Casey was being corrupted and I did nothing. Scratch was Wake. How could I miss that? What is this?
حلو.
What?
There's no way out.
الله يا حبيب قلب ابو حسين.
It feels like I'm trapped in a nightmare. Stuck in an echo chamber with all my fears, my doubts, my insecurities. It was so obvious the Koskela brothers were behind the cult. Logan. The horror story used her.
I've had it with you cultist maniacs.
I never should have left Casey at the hotel by himself. What? No. Come on.
الله يلعن ابو اللي جابك منيح.
I spent too much time away from Logan.
What's happening to me? There's no way out.
The cult was just the beginning of the spiral.
I hate this, but it's all true. I had tried to silence these thoughts, focus on the case, but I can't escape them anymore. I'm drowning. I need a way out before I'm dragged under. No. There has to be a way.
يا زلمه من اول اشي تمام
I need a way out.
تمام ما بدي احضر المقاطع. من اول وهي قاعده على الطاوله وبتقول لك في خريطه في طلعه.
The lights. No.
في طلعه.
No. I'm not giving up. Focus, Saga.
ان شاء الله يلعن ابو اللي نفضك سكراتش. رجع جلطينا خلصيني.
I just have to look. My badge. Never should have taken this case. Scratch was too much for us. I should have made Casey stay behind.
Stop blaming yourself, Anderson. A knife in the arm is just part of the job. If you're gonna keep fussing, you can get the hell out. But leave the whiskey.
Just calling to say thanks for your note. Oh, sometimes I just get in my head too much. So, thanks for pulling me out. You're really the best, Mom. Really. Okay. Talk soon. No. I'm not reading anymore.
I saw this online and it made me think of you. Okay, what are you doing? Don't make a big deal out of it, Mom. No hugs, no hugs.
I can't do this.
I'm not a perfect mom, but I'm doing my best.
Logan was just being nice when she gave me that mug. I never deserved her. God damn it!
Our job is dangerous. Casey himself told me that. It's no one's fault.
Fault! It is! Shit!
No. This is all real. I know it is. The FBI will kick me out. I am honored by this award. Thank you. While our agency must continue to improve, the work we do here, protecting communities, pursuing the truth, it's the most important work there is. I can't let this place make me question myself. I know what I'm doing.
No idea what I'm doing. No!
Hey, Mom, I made you a charm bracelet for good luck. I made a matching one for me, so bring me back something cool from Washington.
It's not too late. I can still save them.
بغلط عيد ها؟ نو لسه ما فات الأوان وفي طلعة أقدر أخرج منها. 3 نقاط عددهن 16,000 مرة. في طلعة تمام وفي وقت إني أرجعهم وأنقذ ابني لوغن. يعني في امل ها؟ حلو.
Anderson, look, after Miranda left, it was, well, I was in a bad place. You dragging me to those dinners at your house with your family, it really, meant a lot. Thank you.
Okay.
It's okay to be afraid. I've made mistakes. I'll make... The dark place tried to trap me here.
خلينا نركل السلاح. حلو جايين نركل السلاح اخر ميشن. حلو.
Saga had lost count of how many shots she'd fired.
Saga, wake up.
Come home. Home مين؟ احنا وين؟
Somehow I knew the call was for me. Hello?
It's me again. You need to go to the statue at Parliament Tower Plaza. To make your ending come true, you will need what's inside the shoebox there.
صور أليس.
The ending? A shoebox? Who is this?
أليس صح؟ هل تحكي معها؟ أليكس طلعت من القبر. يا ابوك ضياع. أليس طلعت من القبر، تعطيها الورق ترجع تنام. أقول بالك احنا وين؟ فيش خريطة؟ حلو. والمفروض هان ولا يا
I'm not done here yet.
نا 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 رينا نا را را را.
Is that really you?
Yep. You feel me,
Sorry,
dude?
this place likes to play tricks.
Sheriff Breaker? What happened to you?
بالظلام معك
How did
قاعد.
you end up in the dark place?
I was brought here, snatched away from the morgue by a man named Orland Dorr. Been trying to piece it together for... well, it feels like a long time now.
I need to get to Parliament Tower Plaza. Do you have any idea where it is?
This place, it's like trying to find your way around in a dream. I've been trying to map it, but it keeps looping, shifting. Like there are many versions stacked on top of each other. There is a page. Describes Dorr finding his way through this place. I tried to follow the steps, but no luck.
Can I see that page, Tim?
Of course. In fact, it's the page I tried to give you back in the morgue in Bright Falls. Huh. Now that I think about it, maybe Dorr brought me here to keep you from reading it. Here. I'm gonna keep looking for Dorr. The closer I get, the closer I feel to waking up. I need to find the man behind the curtain.
Orland Dorr walked across the rain-slicked tiles of Caldera Street Plaza. He stopped at the door to the construction yard. A poster for his talk show hung there. He stepped through, willing it to take him to Parliament Tower Plaza.
I know what I need to do. The door to Parliament Tower Plaza was at the construction yard.
ايش قالت؟ انتبهت. وش رد؟
The phone again.
وين الهاتف؟ معيش دم. أكلكم يلا. عالمين جوا بعض، ضياع الوضع.
You don't know me, but you need to listen.
حلو. أليس هاي.
How did you know the clicker would be there?
This is important. Alan's lost. He doesn't have the ending. He needs your help to finish the story.
How am I supposed to help him from here?
طب ليش بتعطينا نص ورقة؟ طب كملي.
Okay. I'm in the dark place. Alan. We need to talk about the ending.
Saga, what is this?
My mind place. I've reached out to you like this before. But I understand more about it now.
You see visions too. I used to think they were ideas, inspiration, but they're real. Just like this now. I try to use them to make the story come true.
So this is coming from both of us. Maybe that's how we could communicate in the overlaps. We could use this to stop Scratch.
First, I need the ending.
والله انت وكلتك واحد يا ويك على الفاضي.
So there's a problem with the ending?
I don't have the ending. It has to be perfect, but I don't have time to figure it out. I don't know what to do. Fuck. I'm so sorry. This whole thing is a fucking mess.
I agree. But we can still figure this out. And what exactly does perfect mean?
The elements of the ending need to come from the story's pre-existing parts. To make matters worse, this is a horror story.
You don't need to tell me this is a horror story.
Right. The ending has to fit the genre if it's going to work. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters.
There must be a way to bring a hero into the story.
If there is a hero, they will ultimately pay a heavy price.
يا عفوك هذيك حياة. Oof.
I can't let the horror story take Logan and Casey. They were dragged into this. They need to survive. Non-negotiable.
Not just them. We need to try to save everyone. I have an idea how to help Casey. He's a real person who I twisted into a character. He isn't my creation, so he isn't a suitable host for the Dark Presence. I can write that into the ending to drive that fucking thing out of him.
So the ending has to be earned. Set up by the story. You can't build a case without supporting evidence.
That's the only way to make it stick.
Well, if the ending has to fit the story, this is how I see it. Return is a story about a story that comes true. And I'm a character in the story.
Not just a character. The hero.
Okay, a hero. In any case, I've been through hell to be here. And this is my life. It feels earned to me that I rise above the story and be there to create the ending.
Yes. That's what we're doing. Here, now. We're figuring out the ending I need to write.
This isn't Scratch's ending. But this isn't your ending either. This is our ending. You aren't the only one deciding these things anymore.
You're right. I can't do this alone.
حلو.
Every time I write, things only get worse.
You beat this thing back in 2010, Alan. And here you are doing the same again. You're a hero too. We're in this together.
بتطبل عشان يطلع كيسي ولوجن.
Let's bring it home.
أنا لا والله ما أنا فاهم.
The ending will have to be dark, no matter what.
يعني فاهم وسط مو كثير.
The more people we save, the greater the cost, and the hero must pay the price.
One of the heroes. The scales always need to balance. Fuck it. Let's go with this.
Are you sure?
There's no time for anything better. Scratch could be here any second.
Then that's our ending. I have the clicker.
I'll find a way to get it to you.
And I'll get the pages down. See you on the other side.
ادخل النافورة. هاي نافورة. آدم حبيبي ايش كان عم تبيت ثانك حبيبي. اتوقع عزلنا خلص خلصنا. اكتبها مشان الله. يلا انت معك الكليكر وانت معك العودة الكتاب. حلو. يلا خلص هانت.
I feel like I've always been on this journey. Okay. It must end here. This darkness. What lies under the surface now shifts. A play of shadows catching my eye, thrusting my face into the water. He's here. It's shockingly cold, past the mirror of the surface. And I will see.
Casey?
The end. Scratch! Now! A white, searing light of truth that for a flash pierces the shadows and reveals the hidden horror. And in that moment of silence, the whispered message finally heard. Come on, you motherfucker! Come on! Come on! What if there's nothing waiting to be revealed? The play of shadows fool us all, subterfuge to get our price of admission. Darkness not as a monster, but as emptiness. We're none the wiser. No answers, no truths. The hero turns to look inside, is destroyed by what he sees, and is redeemed. Saga said we're both heroes. I'll pay that price. So will she. We are here to kill the monster. I pray nothing comes after this. Nothing but sleep. This is how we win. Is it too easy? What if this is still the dark place? Another dream to wake up from, always coming back to the beginning. The memory of what came before burned away by this terrible realization. Maybe it's a mercy, forgetting. To know nothing when we loop around, back to...
لا تقول لي كتلته يا زلمه احنا جايين عشانه.
Over. Anderson.
اوهو علينا.
This part is just for you.
لا إله إلا الله.
After the haunting started, I got in touch with an organization that was still looking into what happened in Bright Falls. I went to their offices and something happened there. After I got home, I could suddenly remember everything. I remembered being trapped inside that lake. A dark ocean with echoes of myself, my fears, my photos, inside a dark tide of madness, the same events and images looping again and again. And then I saw a light. Your light. You dove in just as I swam out. You never drowned. And you're still there reaching out. That is what the haunting is. I can see you because I've been there too. I chose to come back to the dark place. That is why I put on this exhibition. I had to mislead you so that I could get you to where you needed to be. The only way out of your loop is destruction or ascension. Light or dark. And we've covered the destruction part many times over. And we're getting to the ascension bit by bit. Time means nothing here. You'll still need to go through the loop. But I will keep showing you the images you need to see. The light you need to see. Until you're ready. Alan, I think we're getting close.
اخوي ضياع الوضع، كان من الموت.
It's a spiral.
واخيرا